Alright, what up guys? Good morning and welcome back. So before we move into review, once again, t-shirt's still on sale. It's only $10. I'm really trying to make it as affordable as I can for you guys. And so please support it. The link is in the description, and thank you for all you guys who have already supported. We're almost there. We're like almost halfway, which is a big deal. So please support it. Thank you, and let me know when you support it because it means a lot to me. So from there, let's go ahead and get on with the review. And so today we'll be looking at Byrd Hair Light Pomade. So these two pomades, the light pomade and the matte pomade, are actually water-based products. I had no idea until I was trying out the matte for a little bit, and I was just like, I scooped it out, and I was just like, this isn't an oil-based product. No way this is an oil-based product. And I can tell just by the feel of it. And so I had to look up online, and that was really the only way I could find out that it was actually water-based products. Because on the back, in the ingredients, it's like a circle round thing. I'll show you guys in a little bit. But it's hard to tell what is the main ingredient, right? What is the primary ingredient. Just want to let you guys know about that. So these are water-based products. I'm reviewing the light pomade first because this still acts like a traditional water-based or oil-based pomade. And I put the matte pomade off because that one's more of a texturizing product. And it's gotten to the point where we've looked at enough of these texturizing products that we need to set up a new set of criteria for them, or a new way to critique them. Because the categories that we have developed for normal pomades have worked fantastically. I mean, I think it shows a lot about a product, but for texturizing pomades, it just isn't in line with what their purpose is. And so I think it's about time that we tried a few now, so it's time to develop a new set of criteria and really critique them for what they're meant for, and also take advantage of how my hair is right now. It's a little bit getting a little too long for the type of style, but I can still style some sort of loose pompadour, which is what this texturizing product is meant for. And so I'm going to go ahead and develop a new one, and then go ahead with the matte pomade in the next few days. But yeah, just want to give you guys a heads up. But yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the jar for the light pomade and start really critiquing this pomade right here. Alright, so here is the product. Byrd Light Pomade, aka the Free Byrd. This is made in California, so for everyone else, actually most of you guys are actually, no, not most, but a lot of you guys are actually from California like me, so you guys know that actually means a lot to us. Labeling is absolutely beautiful, has custom Byrd font, very clean design, yellow and black. High contrast, but I still think it's very mature. Typically this high contrast design gets really out of hand real quick, but this one's actually really clean. Thin labeling across the sides. This is water based. I guess I didn't read that before. Shame on me. And on the back is a description of the formula, or rather a description of the product. Formula, as I said, around here. And then yeah, just everything else. And this is a 1 ounce jar. Very small, but it fits in the pocket nicely, and opening it up you see the product itself, which is a nice semi-transparent yellow. So let's go ahead and use the product now. And then in terms of this pomade, in terms of its scent, it's a really light scent, and I'm not sick right now or anything, so I should be able to fully smell any sort of scent. But it's a really light smell, and I'm getting a background hint of the classic Byrd smell, but whatever. We'll go ahead and start using it, and then I'll let you guys know if I smell anything along the way. Once I start agitating it, really expose any sort of smell. This pomade basically scoops out very much like an oil base. Wow. The reason why I say that is it scoops out kind of like a thickish butter rather than a jello, which is really unique and strange actually. Huh. But according to my brother, who's a big fan of Byrd products, this pomade's really light, so we'll really need to see what we can do with this pomade. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's a light pomade and it feels really light. But look, it almost kind of gets all waxy. Well, it's reminiscent of a waxy product. Well, of course, once you apply it to your hair, it's really soft. Really, really soft. So I'm actually getting like a slight hint of like the Byrd Classic, but more just like a soap smell, and not like the scented part of the soap, but like the body of the soap, like the materialness of the soap. I mean, either way, it's a clean like scent, and just thinking about it, it goes very well with like a beach feel. I mean, right now I think this is really cool. I mean, we've been looking a lot of like, we've been looking at a lot of very unique water-based products that break away from that that jelly-like texture that we've seen with like Layrite and Suavecito. But this Byrd product actually is unique from anything else we've looked at recently too. It's like less bouncy. Like, you know how like when you scoop out an oil-based product, it has like a thick pasty like texture to it. This isn't like Anchor's at all, but like similar to a hybrid between the Old Dude's water based and like Royal Crown per se. That's what it feels like. But alright, so I've been taking small little licks just to make sure that I can apply the product evenly and get it well distributed. And so it's about time that we go ahead and start slicking everything back. But you can really tell how light the product is, you know, like just looking at how the hair reacts to like my hand combs and stuff. And where's this comb? Found it. So it's super easy to comb through right now, like Royal Crown easy. Easier than Baxter's Soft Water Pomade. It also has like a shininess that's really nice. Well, we've only seen a few water-based products that are both like products you can use standalone and also have a shine. And so this is one of the few products. This is like, it's remind me like a softer version of John Allen's Blue Pomade, which we just tried a few days ago, and I actually found was an amazing product. So this is like a lighter version, which would just be beautiful on an off day, or rather any day, or maybe even as a topper. Shit. But alright, so let's go ahead and start forming the part now. And also, just by like the feel of this product, I can tell right away, like, with a lot of water-based products, the issue we have a lot is that once you shampoo it, your hair feels like really dry, and not something you can ignore, but like really dry and really unhealthy, and to the point of getting really uncomfortable. And I can tell right now this pomade isn't going to be like that. I'll go ahead and reassure that with you guys after later in the day, but yeah. Damn, I can literally swear I'm styling with like a really light oil base right now. This is actually pretty crazy. And I'm so glad water-based products are like headed in this direction. Like, we're really making a move away from like the ones that are really like gel, like the really like harden up and like get crusty type of product. I mean, they're still not as affordable as like Suavecito or Layrite and stuff like that, but I think we're gonna get to that point soon enough. And so I think with a light product that's like basically as good as I can, like slick my sides down. So we'll go ahead and start forming the pomp now. And alright, I do want to stop there and go ahead and review it as is right now. So obviously this isn't the cleanest pompadour, but like look at that height, look at the shape, and just look at the naturalness of like the bounce of the product. Yes, like my sides aren't clean and stuff like that, and then if I had longer hair, that probably wouldn't be an issue. But either way, if I wanted clean sides, I can touch in with another product, maybe like the Byrd's Classic Pomade or something like that. But like, just look at like the shape, the naturalness of the pompadour, and also like most importantly, like the liveliness of it. Like with a light pomade, there's a bounce to it. There's like a life to the pompadour. Like you can mess with it the entire day. It moves, it shakes, and stuff like that. And so, it's no longer some sort of like solid block, solid cone, solid sphere on top of your head, but it has like a naturalness that forms to your body, and not to your body. What's the word for it? That's like it feels more natural to you. It's not some like unnatural sort of like shape you styled into your hair, but it just has a more natural flow and feel to you that doesn't stand out as much. And that's what I prefer. I don't want some like costume like cosplay like hairdo when I go around. I want something that fits me. I want something that flows with me. And so a light pomade is something I prefer and something I highly recommend you guys make the transition to, just in general, or rather just open yourself up to it. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I can't tame my hair with it, but why are you trying to tame your hair? Like, everyone just assumes you need to tame your hair. That's what we're all trying to do. No, I'm just trying to style my hair. I'm never trying to really tame it. I'm going to let it be whatever it is, but I'm going to style it in like collaboration with however it is. I'm not trying to control and over tame it, make it something it's not. So just keep that in mind. I know I just dumped a bunch of like heavy like just theory based stuff on you guys, but just think about it, contemplate it, and keep it in your mind. But anyways, still have a nice shine to it. Everything feels really light, really dry, and like I'm actually just looking forward to having this product in my hair today, just because of its lightness and just how I can like in the future I can just like hand comb it, just throw it to the side, and just still have like a nice aesthetic life to it. But yeah, so it feels really clean, smells still really clean, and overall we'll be back at the end of the day, just in a few hours, and I'll talk to you guys about how well the product actually did. Alright guys, so I'm back, end of the day, let's go over the hair. So obviously, it's not the same pompadour that I left today with. Obviously, that's on purpose. I mean, I hand combed it, it was nice, and so I just wanted to style like a loose pompadour, not so much like a tight, slick one. But then again, this pomade is actually like the perfect balance between like hold, slickness, and just like overall lightness. So it's really interesting because it does have enough hold for me to style like a pompadour. Like, it won't be the cleanest one, but it's still like a nice, fluffy, like actually pretty big pomp. But at the same time, it has this like nice airiness to it and this nice like slick and dryness at the same time that allows me to just hand comb this thing. And so I had this throughout the whole day because I just want to style like a nice, loose and calm pompadour. But if I really want to restyle it, it'll take me 2 seconds to just put it back up into a pompadour. And see, this is a nice thing. As you can tell as I comb, this pomade actually never dried and it stayed completely malleable throughout the whole day. Which is of course super nice because that's not something that common amongst water-based pompadours. But thank God we're starting to see it though. So overall, like, this is the best light pomade I've ever used, and something that I would use like frequently from now on. I mean, whether it be a water-based or oil-based, like this one sits on top because it's water-based, you can wash it out. It's really nice in that aspect, but at the same time, it's like an oil-based because like you see the way I style it, you see the way I comb it, it looks and feels like an oil-based product. I still have shine, I still have malleability, like everything is pretty nice and exceptional. And so like the scent right now is just like a nice clean conditioner, and I love it. So without a doubt, like, light pomade, Byrd Light receives my seal of approval. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, so going through the categories, endurance is like obviously not the best. It's a light pomade, but you need to learn to enjoy that lack of endurance, that ability to move, that ability to just like free form it into something loose and like just more relaxed. Restylability, it doesn't dry at all. You can recomb it into a pompadour if you want, but in all honesty, I just like to hand comb it into like a nice loose pompadour. What else? Rinsability, washes out completely, no issues with that. Hardness, doesn't dry at all. So yes, this has been a review for the free Byrd light pomade, and I love it, and I highly recommend you guys try it out. I'm definitely going to be looking into the 2.5 ounce jar. But other than that, take care guys, and I'll see you later for another Byrd review later on.